All right, so it makes sense that they're going to let us know that this revalues tomorrow, 12/23. Everything has been about the 23, 322. Jordan's number, 23. Kobe Bryant's birthday, 8/23. Tomorrow leaves a day, leaving 8 days left in the year, and it will be the 23rd. 8/23 is Kobe Bryant's birthday. Kobe Bryant died on 1/26/2020. And if you look right here, 2/12/23, it's 3331. And you're trying to figure out, what does that mean? Well, Executive Order 13303 was put in place. So if you look at that backwards, it's 3331. Also, that's a prime number, 1427. 225th prime. The Detroit Pistons just went 2-25 on the 21st. I actually think that the 21st it was revalued. They're just not going to let us know until the 23rd. Now the number 8 is abundance, okay? And that's a day leaving 8 days left in the year. It's also 8 months from Kobe Bryant's next birthday. See what his last birthday, how long it is. His last birthday is 1/22. And that's the number that I saw in my dream 3 years ago on, I think I posted 12/17 that I saw the number 122221. And here we are. Today is 12/22. It looks like, I think it already revalued. They're just not going to let us know until tomorrow. It makes perfect sense because they don't want the banks in a frenzy. That will give them time until Tuesday after Christmas to be able to get all the banks ready. Now, Executive Order 13303 was put in place on 5/22/2003. And the Detroit Pistons were 2-25 on 12/21, the day before winter solstice. Now, winter solstice, if you see here, the 22nd, the 23rd, and 24th. The 21st marked the last day, okay? But that's the Southern Cross, okay? The sun rises the exact same latitudinal degree. This is the only time in the year that the sun actually stops its movement northward. Now, we've always heard of the 3 days of darkness. So maybe they let us know tomorrow, and then we end up waiting, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then boom, we're at the banks on Tuesday, 2/12/26. And Pistons' record right now is 2-26. And that could be written, when you do things, 2-26, it could be written 2/26. Ones are placeholders, zeros aren't there. Now, you remember Game of Thrones where they kept saying, winter is coming, winter is coming. I always wondered why they kept saying that. I realize why winter is coming. Do you realize that the winter solstice is usually on the 21st? All right, and I originally thought it was the 21st. The real thing is the 21st with and without the day is the same as 22nd. Okay, so if I do the 22nd without the day, it's the same as the 21st with the day. And that's how I do everything with time spans. But this year, December 22nd is the actual winter solstice. So today's Friday. They don't want the banks in a frenzy. So they'll let us know tomorrow after the banks close. And they'll be prepared for Tuesday after Christmas. But everybody will be rejoicing and happy and elated on Christmas. Now, this is something I put together because I think it's all connected to the Lions and the Ravens being in the Super Bowl as well. I showed you all this. Look at some of my past videos. You'll see how it's connected. It's also connected to Ripple. And when the Saints come marching in, which just happened, where the Saints went into the City of Angels last night, and they lost 30-22. 3-2-2, Skull and Bones. 223, which is the 48th prime. And next year, we're having the total solar eclipse that happens once in our lifetime, and it's going to be on 4-8. 48th prime, 223, 48th prime. Saint just came in last night. There you go. So this is all about the Ouroboros, which equals 138. Our world goes in cycles, resets, and it's all about 138. And from when the pandemic, when we shut down the world, it was made official on 313. It was declared on 311. Okay, 311 is the 30th prime. And the Rams scored 30 last night. But 313 is the Detroit area code, and that's why I'm connecting everything to Detroit. Their numbers are connected to what's going on right now. This is all about the lion, the Lion's Gate, Ishtar, which deals with Iraq. But from when we closed down to December 22nd is 1,380 days. Also, when the Ukraine war started, it was 666 days to the winter solstice. Winter is coming, the 22nd. Ouroboros, snake eating its tail, is 138. Now, when Trump came in office, he talked about this. And his name equals 138.
Hey, you dirty dogs. In Gematria.
So if you look right here, you'll see Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump both equal 138. We also are talking about the number 48. 223, the score of the game last night when the Saints come marching in to the City of Angels. It's all about a time frame. They were telling us that's the 48th prime. The total solar eclipse next year is 4-8. March Madness, NCAA tournament is on 4-8. And this is the Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail, history repeating itself, a reset. That's what's going down right now. That's my Super Bowl, Ravens and Lions. So when that executive order was put out on 5/22, which I've lined up with the stats for Detroit Pistons right now, that was a day leaving 223 days left in the year, the 48th prime. I just showed y'all that. And the score last night, 30-22. 30-22, 2-2-3, the home team, 48th prime. Now, on Christmas Day, the Ravens are playing the 49ers. Okay? The Ravens are on 270 wins. They are going to get their 271st win, which is the 58th prime, and this is Super Bowl 58, and I'm telling you the Ravens are going to be in Super Bowl 58. And from that executive order to tomorrow, 12/23, when they're going to tell us the news, it's exactly 271. 20 years, 7 months, 1 day, 58th prime. I mean, this isn't by chance. Also, that 225 again. So the executive order for the funding of Iraq was put out on 5/22/2023, and tomorrow, let me take the day off, put it the 23rd, and you'll see right here, 225. I told you 1 is a placeholder. Okay? 225. And here we are. That's the time span. 20 years, 215 days. And that executive order was on 5/22. A 5-year. 225 frontwards and backwards. And at the same time, the Ravens are going to get their 271st win. Now, remember this. This is 247 months from that executive order for the funding of Iraq to tomorrow, 12/23. 247. And when Iraq dinar was originally put in on 4/1/1932, 91 years ago, it was on a day leaving 274 days left in the year. 247. We live in a world of symbols. It doesn't have to be in the exact order. It's all about symbols. Numbers equal vibrations. Vibrations, frequency, and time spans is how it's done. And this year, or y'all remember, this year the Super Bowl is in Vegas. Okay? Vegas, they had that Route 91 harvest. And here we are, 91 years later, we are about to revalue. 1122, that's kind of a funny number. Both master numbers. Wasn't President Kennedy, wasn't his birthday like 1122 or something? Oh, that's it. He died on 1122. We live in a crazy world, and I'm just connecting the dots. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just showing you my gift. So Trump put out a video. He was in the news on 6/5/2020. And he said, people are traveling, and they're traveling in, what are they traveling in? What do they call those trailers? And they said, an RV. Oh yeah, that's right, an RV. I might take an RV, take my wife in an RV, go travel around the world in an RV. Very weird cryptic message. Well, that day, to this day, you want to take a look, 3 years, 202 days. What is that number? 322. Backwards, 223. 322, Skull and Bones. The Yale Society. Bush put out that executive order. He was part of the 322, Order Out of Chaos, Skull and Bones. 322, Michigan actually shut, the last state to shut down. 322 was the rate of the Iraq dinar before it devalued. 223, 48th prime. Total solar eclipse next year, 4/8. So if it actually revalued today, the 22nd, okay? So Kobe, or the Mamba, the snake eating its tail, 138, Ouroboros, all right? His death date to the 22nd today is 1426. And the Raiders, which is where the Super Bowl is, played the Lions. The score was 1426. Everything is connected with numbers. And Kobe Bryant wore the number 8 and the number 24. Let me just do it, make it easier for you. Kobe Bryant wore the number 24 and 8. Why is that important? Because Detroit area code is 248. It's my area code. So I know this. And that's how it's connected to Kobe. It's not about Kobe, it's about his numbers. The numbers of this matrix that keep repeating themselves. Just like the Ouroboros and the snake eating its tail with 138. Now, today, the 23rd, okay, that makes it 1427. 1427 is a prime number. Okay? That is the 225th prime number. And what was Detroit's record that just happened on 12/21 going into winter solstice? 2/25. Okay? The Pistons were connected. Detroit is connected to this. Right now, the Lions are on 589 wins, right? 706 losses. XRP conspiracy was that it would go to 589. So what are the chances that XRP and Detroit 589? And Detroit happens to be on 706 losses, and the Iraq dinar right now, you see the 76 right there. I mean, it's right in our faces. So this was telling us, if you really look at this, okay, you kind of back off and you just kind of blatantly look. It's got the same letters. This is saying Detroit. This is a raven. Also, I know it's upside down, but if you reverse these, that's XRP symbol. If you want to get technical, that's an X, okay? XRP. So IQD is going to be connected to XRP. Here's your IQD. IQD. And what do they call it? The IQD? It's called the RV. Well, there you are. RV. It's all connected. And if you don't see the ravens, that's a raven's beak. It's even kind of purple. They even have the color of blue for Detroit. And Detroit, Detroit. I mean, it's all right there. You could even say that this is the XRP symbol, these Doritos. And this is a delta symbol. Okay, there's a delta symbol here, delta symbol here. Delta, that means equals change. There's something else cryptic going on here. I can't really figure it out. Maybe somebody else will see it and say something. But I think the Iraq dinar is connected to XRP, and it will pair with XRP when it revalues, and it will go to whatever rate. Right now, XRP is 0.62. All right. The all-time high was 3.84. I could see it going higher than that. But I think that's actually a fitting number, especially utilizing that 84, since we've been on that 223 is the 48th prime and the total solar eclipse is 48. So I could see that 384 is very fitting. Okay? So let's see what happens tomorrow, 12/23, after the banks close, because they don't want the banks in a frenzy, and they're going to have to prepare the banks for 12/26. This is letting you know, Ripple just came out with a story last night that Ripple to dump all of its unlocked XRP reserves as 2023 ends. Why now? You also realized that they paired with XRP on 7/4. 7/4, our Independence Day. What are the chances of that? Not a conspiracy theory, proven. As you can see here, this is currently the price of the IQD, and XRP conspiracy is that goes to 589. Can someone tell me what the chances of those hitting right now when I say that we're about to revalue? Please, somebody tell me. And they will get their 271st win and stay on 205 losses on Christmas the 25th. $271 being the 58th prime, and I have them in the Super Bowl, 58. Now, when the Iraq dinar originally came out on 4/1/1932, to tomorrow is a prime number. 3587, and that comes out to 17 times 211, and the Super Bowl this year is on 211. 17 is Q, 17th letter of the alphabet. 17 also equals 8, which equals abundance. Tomorrow will leave 8 days left in the year, and it's 8 months from, what was it, Kobe Bryant's death date. It's also, 11 and 22 to that date, and that is John F. Kennedy's assassination. John F. Kennedy's death date, whatever. It's also from 4/1/1932, when it originally came out, to tomorrow. All right, we're talking about 91 years. 91 years, 38 weeks. Whoops. And 1 day. Now, I've told you that 138 is the Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Okay? Infinity symbol. And it's 91 years, 8 months, and 23 days. 8/23, Kobe Bryant's birthday. The Mamba, the snake eating its tail. He had a 666 workout, and it's been 666 days to the day of Ukraine and Russian war. Now you ask, how is Kobe connected to IQD still? All right. When I type in Iraq dinar revaluation, Iraqi dinar, because it's Iraqi dinar revaluation, it equals 238. Kobe Bryant's birthday, 8/23. It's not about Kobe, it's about the numbers of this matrix. I'm just saying Kobe to help you have a word association with someone so you can remember stuff. Super Bowl is on 2/11. Oh, and the last time that the Ravens played Detroit to the Super Bowl is 112 days. Go look it up. Exactly 112. Kind of funny because the Ravens coach, his birthday is 9/23. And number 14 was the first one to catch a pass in the NFL. And Detroit's going to go 1-4 away versus the Ravens all time in the 104th season. Everything is connected. This is like a rabbit hole that I could go down for a long time. So this is 21 minutes. I'm going to leave it here. Have a good one. Get ready. Tomorrow, I think it's already revalued. Okay, it might have revalued on the 21st or the 22nd. I don't know which day, but they're not going to let us know until tomorrow when the banks are closed so they can prepare to pay everybody and get all the banks ready. They don't want a frenzy. They're going to let us know. We got that winter solstice that just happened today rather than the 21st, was what it normally is. But it's going down. So get ready. I'm yelling timber. Word.